Second thing we're going to talk about today is the average value of a function. So imagine we have a function between a and b. We are going to look at the average value of that function, so the average y value of this function between a and b. That's what we're trying to find, the average value. Okay, so what I'd like you to think about is, I'd like you to think about this average value as the average height of this function here. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to find the area, the total area here, and then we're going to multiply it by 1 over b minus a. 1 over b minus a is just 1 over the width of this area here. So really what we're trying to find is, if you imagine this function is liquid, it's a wave on a say a pond or in a tub or something like that. If you let this settle out, where would it settle? Right? If it settled there, then that area in this rectangle is equal to the area that was here when this wave was present. Right? So the average height times the width would give us the same area as this function does over this interval. Right? So we can find the average height by taking the area and dividing by the width, and it will give us this average value there. The average value or the average height are the same thing if we look at them on a graph. All right? So here's the example. We want to find the average value of this function, f of x. It's 3x squared plus 1 on the interval from 0 to 2. So we're going to find the area between that function and the x-axis. That's the definite integral from 0 to 2 of 3x squared plus 1 dx. And then we're going to multiply it by 1 over the width, 2 minus 0, 1/2. So we're basically going to take this area and divide it by 2. It's going to give us the average height of this function between x equals 0 and x equals 2. So we find the antiderivative here, x cubed plus x. This is 1/2. And we're going to evaluate this from 0 to 2. So x cubed plus x evaluated at 2, x cubed plus x evaluated at 0, times 1/2 is 5. So 5 is the average value of this function on the interval from 0 to 2.